What's up? What's good? What's going on, family? So let's jump in and check with Sagittarius's energy. See what's consuming your thought spaces right now. How we can move forward, okay? So this is going to be for your Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, as well as that ninth house. Very particular messages here on the Manjula Awakening for that ninth house placement. But even with that being said, guys, these are just general messages. So just take the bits and the pieces that resonate for you and bless someone else with the rest, all right? So let's get it. Let's jump straight in and see what's going on here. What's on your mind? You want to reach out to somebody. That's what's on your mind. That's why, and like, I definitely feel like you want to reach out to somebody, okay? There is. But here's the thing. The person and the energy that you're thinking about, that you're anxious about reaching out to you, someone like, is someone letting you go? Is someone going to reach out to you? I feel like the Nine of Swords is in the reverse. So, Sag is trying to learn how to cope with this. It's just not easy. You know what I'm saying? Sag's thought space is like, how do you move forward? How do you learn to deal? Because the Nine of Swords in the reverse is learning to cope. Okay, for some people it can mean to reach out to a therapist. Okay, doesn't necessarily. I don't feel like that's the case, but for some of you all, if you are considering reaching out to a therapist, do it. I feel like that the reason why you think about this a lot is because you have a lot on your plate. You got a lot going on, and if you're desiring for someone to reach out to you, you desire this person to reach out because you do have a lot on your plate, and you feel like that if this person reaches out, at least you could be able to let this off your chest. You could speak about this. You just want a friend is what it looks like to me. The hidden motive for this, you know, if I'm being honest with you, Sag, it's like you do hope to achieve like a therapist, a counselor, whatever the case may be, okay? But for a lot of Sagittarius, I'm getting that you want somebody that you could at least feel like you weren't doing it all on your own with, right? But I do got a hidden motive of the Knight of Cups. So I do feel like that the hidden motives is to kind of like, you know, get some type of romantic offer with some sort of I'm sorry's, I'm dues, some sex, you know, that's what I'm getting here. But Sag, I'm not gonna lie to you. Consuming this situation that I have just explained to you, it has created a lack of growth in how it is affecting Sagittarius is the Empress in the reverse. It is creating stagnancy. Things are not growing around you because of what you have decided to fixate on. Okay? So, how to actually move forward? Make the choice with your heart. Stop fucking I'm not going to be so hard on you. Why are we overthinking this, Sag? Why are we overthinking this? I'm going to break it down with the cards so that we can really get down to the nitty gritty. But the advice is the Lover's card. So that's telling me that, what does your heart want? What does your heart want? What does your heart want? I got that I got it. You want an apology. But let's not forget, we can only control things like what's inside of your control based off of your heart's desires. what is inside of your control. I promise you, it's your ego wanting something and not your heart's desire. If what it is that you're desiring is outside of, like, it's outside of, if it is hinged on someone else's, like someone else wanting you. So like if you're wanting love, but you're wanting love from, it's so crazy. I just heard my daddy's name in my head. And I'm doing a love read, so I feel like that one of you all are dating a Steven, but I keep on hearing with a VEN. So let's just say, like, if you're wanting love, your heart desires love, but your ego desires Steven. That's not it. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's put Steven over here to the side. Let's dig down and let's see what is really going on in your heart space. So let's talk about it. I feel like talking to somebody that needs a friend. So let's break this down, because this is the name of this spread is Why You Care So Much. So guys, if this sounds like something that you can resonate with, sounds like something you want to dive further into, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button and let's break it down a little bit more. What Saggy thinks about is the Nine of Swords in the reverse, spirit. Give me just a second, Sag. Alright, Sag, let's jump into this Nine of Swords in the reverse. So we have the Five of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Cups. You see, and the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You know, Sag, I feel like that you're definitely feeling left out in the cold by someone, okay? And you're wondering if this energy is going to reach out to you. Are they going to make right? Spirit is really, and I feel like that there is this energy of really struggling to surrender with the flow, trusting that, like, there's a challenge for Sagittarius, trusting the flow of things, trusting that that such tremendous hurt could actually lead to emotional fulfillment. That is hard for Sagittarius to digest right now. And that's what Sagittarius keeps thinking about. Is there really love after shit like this? Like, can I ever really love again? I'm here to let you know, Sagittarius, yes. 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 We got the Five of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Cups. You are being led straight to the Ace of Cups. But you have been placed in the Five of Pentacles, whatever's going on in your romantic situation. You are there so that it has happened, it has taken place, to see, so that you can see the knots, the areas that need to be worked out. You see, she's trying to spin the thread, but it's gotten off alignment, and there's some knots in her, big ass knots that have to be worked out. But Spirit is saying, like, if you utilize this time wisely, then it is leading you straight to the Ace of Cups. But you must be willing, I'm sorry, the Five of Pentacles is in the upright. All of these are in the upright, honestly. But the Five of Pentacles, this is really saying, like, you must embrace this time of you must be willing to see the bright side of the not so bright days, okay? The bright side of the not so bright days. So why you think about this? Or what you expect to achieve by caring about love is not having to do this shit alone. You know what I'm saying? Sag don't want to do this shit no more. Can you show me some clarity on this, Spirit? Yeah, the Six of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. It's like, after all of the work, after all of the seeds that I've planted, I'm always the one up to go. I'm always the one that's up, like it's almost like I'm always leaving a piece of me behind. What I got, it's like, this is all I got left. I ain't got much left. Like, what else do I have? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at this point, like with the Six of Wands, this is, my heart is kind of hurting right here. But I'm feeling like I'm tapping into someone that may be a little bit older, and they may be feeling like, you know what I'm saying, like my glory days are almost behind me. I don't have, you know, like, I don't know, maybe my titties is sagging, maybe my arms is a little bit flappy. I don't know. Do your nuts begin to sag? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Erectile dysfunction. I don't know, y'all. I love y'all. But I'm telling y'all, whatever the case may be, somebody out there is going to, like, there is love out there. Like, Spirit wants you to know there is a fated, destined Ace of Cups out here for you. However, you must be willing to, like, you gotta dive inwards. You know what I'm saying? Sag, I'm gonna say this first and okay, I already asked that. Thank you, Spirit. Look, y'all, I do not mean to sound insensitive. I sit in here and unwind knots every single day. Okay, I unwind knots every single day. And a childhood friend, I don't even know this young lady in adult life, but I know her from childhood. She made a post. It's actually one of the first things I seen when I woke up this morning. And the post was, are you healed, or are you just are you really healed, or are you just isolated, therefore you're not able to be triggered? Well, my response to that is, well, no one is ever really healed. So if you ever hear someone tell you that I'm healed and I have the solution to be healed, run in the opposite fucking direction, okay? Okay? But because it's a journey. This is a process. Even if we acknowledge all of our traumas at a young age, and we hip our children to trauma at a young age, or to their like how to heal trauma and how to identify trauma and how to be whole, trust me, something traumatic is still going to be bred. Okay, it is the makings of it is the journey. It is just the journey. So it's don't be too hard on yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Learn to appreciate the journey is what I want to say to this right here. Because I definitely feel like I'm speaking to a Sag that could feel as if, like I said, their glory days are behind them. They're always, like, at the end of the day, when connections dissolve, it's not that necessarily that they didn't get much from the partner or whatever the case, but it's almost as if it's guaranteed visualization. Like, you can visually see that the energy walking away from them is walking away better than they're leaving Sagittarius, and that leaves Sagittarius burdened and feeling heavy. And what fucking more, like, how can anyone, like, I can't take much more, I don't have much more to be attracted to, is the energy that I'm getting. Let's move forward. The Knight of Cups. Now that's here twice. That's here twice. That's the next card. That's the card that we was just getting ready to jump into to clarify. And this is your hidden motive. I'm telling you. You don't feel like it's like there's this energy of is incoming offers always going to be focused on the past? Is like someone's always going to be attached to someone else, and everybody's taken, or sloppy seconds, or there's something like that. There's also this energy of like, so the fuck what? You know what I'm saying? Sever ties with the past. So what? Stop it. If you stop focusing on the past, the universe is going to align you with someone else that has stopped thinking on the past. It's clear and simple as that. Let's get in here and clarify this Knight of Cups. Why is the Knight of Cups here for the hidden agenda, hidden motive? That's a lot of cards, Spirit. So we have the Nine of Cups, the Moon card, the Ten of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. Ooh, my goodness, I knew it. The Death card. You know, I think that still someone, I think this Knight of Cups that we're talking about is still someone from your past. I initially picked it up. Is it you're wanting someone to reach out to you? This person is your wish fulfillment. Like, this person is your wish fulfillment. For those of you all that are not worried about a person from the past, before I lose you, I am also getting the energy of, like, does your wish, like, what you consider wish fulfillment, does it truly exist? You know what I'm saying? So, like, you're, like, I'm going to be honest, and I need y'all to be honest with yourselves. You don't have to be honest with me. It's this pre-recorded. There is this, like, let's just say you got an ex. Y'all break up. Okay. Kiki tells y'all it's time to move forward. It's time to move on. They got a journey that they got to handle somewhere else. So then y'all move on and y'all run into Timbuktu. And Timbuktu, do you just, like, if not a little bit worse than the ex that Kiki told you to move on from? So then you and Timbuktu's relationship ends, and now here you are over here desiring and wondering if your wish fulfillment, what it is that you're looking for, is too high of an expectation. So should you just go back to your ex that Kiki told you to go on from? That's the hidden motive here. That's why you're looking back at this. That's why you are trying to energetically call this energy in without actually making the action step of reaching out to them. And I do feel like that is someone that you could possibly have a family with or something like that. Should I just give it one more try? Like, I want this, but even though I want that, I'll go without that if I can have this person. Kiki told me to go on and move on from this person, so I tried, but ain't nothing working. Ain't nothing appealing to me. So maybe this really is my wish fulfillment, and maybe I just need to give it one more try. So let me try to call them in without me actually reaching out to them. If they come to me without me reaching out to them, then it's meant to be. I'm telling you right now, that's creating a lack of, like, things are not growing around you because you're not giving, like, because you're constantly putting incoming situations onto this scale. So Spirit is saying, you're right. You're not ready to keep going out here and bleeding on to my people. But what I do want you to do is do some reflecting. Like, what is it that your heart really wants? Okay, what is it that your heart truly desires? It's not, because right now your ego is desiring this person from the past. And because of that, your ego won't allow your heart to truly be open to any type of incoming energies. Which, how will you know what your heart truly desires if you're not open to incoming energies and only desiring something that is closed off to you? Y'all are cutting now. And ain't even been having no fun. Let's see. What is the Empress in the reverse? Why is this here? For how this is affecting Saggy. Things are not growing around you, my love. So we have the Chariot, the Star card, and the Two of Cups. July 17th could be very significant. June 17th could be very significant. Definitely Gemini energy here with the doubles on these cards here. But I feel like that there's despair in the way that you move. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that there's this energy of really not joining forces with energies that are actually here to collaborate with you. So there is some type of Two of Cups energy. Could be an Aquarius, could be a Cancer. Um, I do feel like that you question yourself a lot. You question the direction in which you're going because you're constantly looking and expecting, like, okay, well, I'm going to do this because they out there doing that. But I don't want to do it too much because, for real, when they get done playing, I want them. Or, I don't know, it's some energy like that, okay? So it keeps you from really enjoying and not really pouring. The Aquarian energy is the water bearer. The water bearer. They pour. You know what I'm saying? So it keeps you from pouring from your cup onto others because you're reserving your cup. Subconsciously, you're really reserving your cup. Let's move forward. You're definitely breaking your heart for an illusion here is what I'm getting. Okay, Sag? Let's look at the Lover's card. Let's look at the Lover's card here. Why is this here for how Sag can move forward? Honestly. The Queen of Swords. Cut away shit that no longer serves you. Ask yourself, what do you truly want? And when you figure out, when you say what you want, ask yourself, break it down. Does it feel good? And I'm not just talking about a surface level feel good, because all relationships have their ups and downs. But now, hold up now. Don't be, look, I just heard closet freak. Like, yeah, Three of Pentacles, like, are you desiring something? Does your ego want you wanting something that is always going to have you in a third party situation? In a situation that is going to give you the bare minimum? You know what I'm saying? Become clear about what it is that you're working towards. There goes Temperance. And the Empress. Yeah. See, Sag, you gotta, in order for things to grow, it's time to start water bearing onto Sagittarius. You gotta pour into your cup now. I love this deck here. This is Aquarius energy. This is a star card. This is Temperance energy. You see how the water bearer, she is pouring out. Temperance is pouring into. That water is going in between those two cups. The Aquarian energy is actually pouring into what Temperance is standing in. So now that you have poured in, it's now time for you to put your feet into what you have poured. Okay? Got to pour back into yourself. That's where it's cut away from things that take from you. It's time to get, and I don't feel like the thing that you're desiring to reach out to you that you care so much about has been something that has been known to pour into you. You could have children with this person. What's the closing message here for the sign of Sagittarius? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Spread your wings is the 3 cards came out and only 1 came up upright. 2 were face down. It says spread your wings. Confidence that leads to freedom and growth. Absolutely. First card out was passions. Don't be afraid to fail. Follow what makes your heart happy. Thank you, Spirit. Confirmation. Putting in the work. Actions that help achieve goals. Building a path to success. Remain dedicated. Okay? I understand. You're going to run into some Timbuktus. They don't know what the fuck's going on. And you out here, you testing it out. You know what I'm saying? When we first get our driver's license, at least 80% of us, we go through a couple of cars. Okay? Don't be so hard on yourself out here, Sag. I absolutely love... Let me read the top of the deck. recognition. I'm telling you, somebody is going to be admiring you for the hard work that you have been putting in. Just keep going, baby. Just keep going. It is all divinely orchestrated. You got to run into a few of these Timbuktus. The universe uses relationships and connections with other people to reflect to us the knots that we have so that we can unkink them and keep on moving. And then when we get unkinked, it is going to be worth every bit of it. Do you hear me? Just keep going. Spread your wings and fly. I love you, Sagittarius. If this message offered you any sort of guidance on your journey, we would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. And in all that we say and in all that we do moving forward, guys, let's choose peace. Love and light, Sag.